Not having your lights work on your quilting machine is very frustrating. Let's kind of diagnose what's going on with your lights. Jump over to my Android. The first thing that'll be important to figure out, gotta unlock my Android here, is let's go over to the folder here, and then we'll click on Advanced, and then System Information. We should know your display version and your machine version. And let's know your versions here. That'll be important to figure out because there may be a version that's important for the Quilt-Easy engineers to know about, to know if there's any problems happening with one of the software. Alright, that's the first thing you'll want to know if your lights aren't not working, is find out what your versions are. Okay, let's jump back over to some pictures. The next thing that you're going to want to find out is what kind of lights do you have? This is the original type of LED lights. Do you have LED lights? Do you have fluorescent lights? Here's a picture of some fluorescent lights. And the newer LED lights look like this. So let's actually order the pictures different. LED lights, fluorescent lights. Now that we know our system information and we know what kind of lights we have, let's jump back over to our Android. Okay, if I have LED lights, I'm going to have 3 light options. And I'll go over to the folder, push Advanced. On the right-hand side, there should not be a check mark on fluorescent lights because I have the LEDs. If I do have fluorescent lights, I need to put a check mark on fluorescent. And then go back to the lights. No changes have taken effect. Let's click on the little house button on the bottom. We're going to restart the application all the way. I can either swipe it off my screen or I can push this X. I'll verify it closed. It did. Wonderful. Okay, time to open up Perfect Stitch again. I have errors because I do not have my tablet connected to a quilting machine. Now if I go into my lights, there's only 2 options. Turn on my lights and then turn on my laser if I have a laser connected to my machine. Lasers get plugged in at the back. Then I go back over to the folder, Advanced. Fluorescent lights is checked, yes. So it's important if I do make a change, if I check it or uncheck it, I have to restart the quilting application all the way, like so, to let the changes take effect. Okay, the next part of this video applies to Tin Lizzie machines. I'm going to jump over to quilteasy.com and then support. And then I'm going to go to graphical user interface. The Tin Lizzie SE machine has an interface like this. Look at this picture. This is used by the Tin Lizzie SE machine. The Tin Lizzie ESP machine down here has a screen that looks like this. The ESP machine, as well as these other machines listed. Let's open up that picture. So notice the differences. Look at this interface compared to this interface. If you have the wrong interface, your lights will not work. So make sure you have the right interface. And if you have the wrong one and need to change it, I'll quickly show you that. Let's jump back over to the Android. What you'll do is you'll go into your settings. Then you'll scroll until you find apps. You'll find Perfect Stitch. You may have to scroll through these lists on SD card, apps that are running, all your apps, until you find Perfect Stitch. You might have to scroll through those different lists. Fortunately, the first list was apps that I have downloaded which Perfect Stitch happens to be an app that I have downloaded. So I'll click on that, and you're going to need to clear the data. Now be careful with this, as this will also wipe out your patterns. It'll keep your default patterns, but patterns that you have added, it'll knock them out. If you need help to put your patterns back on, please go watch our section about pattern management on the support website. Okay, let's clear the data. Yes. Then I'll click my little house icon on the bottom, and let's go open Perfect Stitch again. Now, if the icon isn't on your screen, it's going to be here on this screen with all the apps. I can hold my finger on it, drag it to the desktop to make a shortcut for it. I've already created a shortcut. I'll get rid of that shortcut. Okay, let's open up Perfect Stitch again. And it will ask for your serial number since we've wiped out Perfect Stitch's memory. I'll just put a random serial number. Your serial number will be on a sticker on the backside of your tablet. Okay, here's that important part to remember. The Tin Lizzy 18 interface on the bottom left-hand side is for the SE machines. The ESP is used for the ESP machines. So you need the right interface to get your lights to work. I'm going to use the ESP interface. To be more specific about the Tin Lizzy 18 interface, when you check your system information, if your machine version says 4.38, you do need to use the Tin Lizzy the Tin Lizzy 18 interface designed for the SE machines. The SE machines will have machine version 4.38. So thanks for watching. I hope this video has been helpful in getting your lights to work.